Good afternoon and welcome to Calvert Hall College High School's varsity broadcast of our Calvert Hall baseball team. I'm Drew Rogowski, joined alongside Peter Dick Kelly, and today we bring you a matchup between your Calvert Hall Cardinals and the Gilman Greyhounds. This game originally meant to be played yesterday, but got rained out, rescheduled till today. Calvert Hall will be the away team, although they are playing at home. Therefore, they will be batting first, and Gilman will be on the mound. Pitching for Gilman is Noah Talley. For Calvert Hall, Peter Bayshore. This matchup has no statistical meaning behind it. Will not change any standings, win or lose for Calvert Hall, as they did clinch the 2 seed, and Gilman is eliminated from the playoffs. Peter, how are we looking at the playoff picture right now?
It's starting to heat up. Spalding obviously clinched that 1 seed, clinched it a couple days ago. Calvert Hall locked into that 2 seed. Now the interesting part of the bracket is the 3 and the 4, still TBD. Got a game going on right now. It's in the 7th inning. Curley versus John Carroll. Whoever wins that game will be the 3 seed and will travel to Calvert Hall for game 1. While if John Carroll wins, that means that Curley is the 4 seed by virtue of a tiebreaker over Loyola. But if Curley wins, that means Loyola Blakefield sneaks in, as they have one more win than John Carroll, so they would be the 4 seed. But this game currently 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. John Carroll, MLB draft prospect Will Ryan trying to keep their season alive. It's a must-win for John Carroll. Curley's clinched. They're just trying to get into that 3 seed to avoid Spalding. Is it like working? Did you test it?
Leading off for Calvert Hall, number 7, Will Hack. Right fielder for the Hall. Later in the lineup, you'll see a little mix-up in the outfield.
Number 7, Will Hack.
Different starts in center field and left field, so we'll be excited to show you that. Will Hack, a solid bat for these Calvert Hall Cardinals. Looking to lead off for the hit here.
Talley's first pitch, breaking ball in the dirt. Ball 1 to Hack. As you mentioned, Hack getting the start today in center. Got Ethan Frank out there in right, and Luke Kreiner sticking in left. As Hack barrels the first strike he sees into left field for a single. The Cardinals have a leadoff base runner. Hack able to do what he did on Wednesday. Hit a leadoff single.
Looking for better results out of it, though. Wednesday was a rough game for the Cardinals. Lost 11-3 to Gilman. Had 2 hits in the first inning and a walk. Didn't score any runs, which led to a downfall that never came back from. Talley picks off. Batting second, junior Nathan Rodriguez. DHing today for the Cardinals.
Rodriguez rips one, but foul down the left field line. Strike 1 on the batter. For the Cardinals, it'll be Hack, Rodriguez, Travis Pites in the 3-hole, Michael Kopenspire, Braden Wolf, Thomas Polarski, Luke Kreiner, Ethan Frank, and Clark Mileto getting the start at second with Peter Bayshore on the mound. Talley deals, misses away. For Gilman, it'll be Jude Taylor at shortstop, Caleb Lawson center fielder, Dan Likas catching, Wyatt Randolph at third, Jake Moeller at first, Toby Rosenband in right, Ben Coleman in left, Krish Rangajaran in second, and then Noah Talley, the pitcher, is batting 9th. Got the start at first on Monday when Jake Moeller, the regular first baseman, was on the mound. Rodriguez takes ball 2.
How's that Curley game coming along, Peter?
It's pretty interesting. I'm not trying to call both games, but this game has just ended. Will Ryan, I believe they intentionally walked him on 4 pitches. But Casey Carpenter strikes out with a full count to end the game and strand the tying run. So your playoff picture will be Calvert Hall will play Archbishop Curley in the 2-3 matchup, and Archbishop Spalding will play Loyola Blakefield, who sneaks in despite having a bye this week. They just had to watch. They couldn't do anything, but they do get in. and Rodriguez draws a 5-pitch walk. So after that leadoff foul ball down the left field line, Noah Talley says, "I don't want any parts of Rodriguez." And he walks him on four straight pitches. Up next, number 2, Travis Pite.
George Washington just come in. Travis Pite stepping up. 2 runners on for him. Gilman already warming up another pitcher, surprisingly. Only 2 batters in, but don't blame them. Travis looking to bring a hot start for Calvert Hall. Take a peek at that large shift they got going on in the outfield. Gilman's right fielder shifted all the way into center right. Center fielder playing left center. The left fielder pulled all the way down the line.
Yeah, they're aware that Talley now can really bring the velo on you. So Pite's probably going to look to pull this ball, but if he can poke one over the first baseman's head, and you saw he waited really long on that curveball on the first pitch. Now he squares to bunt and pokes it foul. So all of a sudden it's an 0-2 count. Well, I know you said at the beginning that this game doesn't have any playoff implications, but it still does matter to both teams. For Gilman, they want to get some guys some work that haven't really gotten the pitch this year. So Noah Talley is one of those guys. Trey Heath just went to the bullpen. They just want to see their guys, get them a chance to pitch in their last game of the year. As Talley spins over and throws. And for Calvert Hall, kind of the same thing. Bayshore is only going to go around 1 or 2 innings, keep him fresh for the playoffs. But then after that, we'll see some guys that, some of them got to pitch on Wednesday in that blowout loss, but you'll get to see some more guys that haven't gotten to pitch in a while. Again, just getting everyone fresh for the playoffs. Calvert Hall, it's not the utmost priority to win this game. Pites rips another one foul. But it's not really their top priority to win this game, although they do want to go into the playoffs on the right foot. They just want to keep everyone healthy. My guess is Calvert Hall, if they get a big enough lead, you'll start to see some of those starters come out a little earlier than usual.
Yeah, Peter, we were talking before the game about Calvert Hall doesn't want to limp into the playoffs. Although they did sweep Curly earlier in the year, that won't be an easy matchup. Any playoff matchup is definitely going to be tough, and they want to get it done in 2 wins. Playoff schedule is all in 1 week, so semifinals are played Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday if needed, and championship, correct me if I'm wrong, is Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
I think so.
Yeah.
A bit of an interesting format to have the whole season kind of go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but then as soon as you get to the most important games, you kind of try to cram them all in a week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what's going to happen. Pites rips that one to short. Taylor lost it trying to make the throw to second, and the Cardinals have bases loaded, nobody out, with Michael Kopenspire coming to the plate.
Yeah, what should have been a double play there. Muffed by the shortstop. Brings up Calvert Hall's strongest power batter, Michael Kopenspire.
That's number 13, Michael Kopenspire.
Michael Kopenspire wearing number 13 today. Whenever we wear the sleeveless, they do not have a 34, so he's 13 now. No outs, bases loaded.
Well, I know in the majors it happens a few times, but if you're ever going to intentionally walk someone with the bases loaded,
This is the guy.
it would be Michael Kopenspire. He barrels that one to center. Lawson ranges back. He'll make the catch a few feet shy of the track, but the runners on second and third will tag, and the Cardinals have their first run of the day. Then it comes via sac fly from Kopenspire.
And Michael Kopenspire doing exactly what needed to be done there. Did his job. Put a very deep fly ball in the center. That ball is probably hit good 350 feet, 360, and drives in the run. Advances Nathan Rodriguez as well.
Up next, number 9, Braden Wolf.
So now the catcher for today, Braden Wolf, stepping up with runners on first and third. 1 out for the Cardinals.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kopenspire couldn't wait 2 games because if that ball is hit at Curly, it's probably way out of here. Curly's got some interesting dimensions, only about 330 to center. My guess is the call was a hit and run. So you saw that kind of a sarcastic swing from Wolf there. But it'll push us across the run, although it does put a strike on Wolf. So he did execute the hit and run, even though he did not hit the ball. All of a sudden, it's 2-0.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those oddities there, but Braden Wolf does not want to get in trouble with coach. He knows it's a hit and run. Got to try to swing at it. It's hard to swing at a pitch like that.
Tally deals. Wolf chops it to third. Randolph fires to first to get the out there, but it does push across Pites to third. So Wolf does a job. Moves around to third with 2 outs, and Tommy Pilarski coming to the plate. Now batting number 22, Thomas Pilarski.
Third baseman Thomas Pilarski stepping up to the dish. Looking to drive in this run with 2 outs here.
Takes strike 1.
Interesting to see how long Noah Talley lasts in this game. First inning, 2 runs already, and it's not looking too well for him.
Pilarski grounds one foul. Looks really close there. Might have been right on the line, but umpire calls a foul. Would have been a really tough play for Randolph. So now it's 0-2 with 2 outs. All the signs probably off. Pilarski just got to fight to stay alive here. Keep the inning going. He rips another one foul. You can see a lot of Calvert Hall batters really early on these Tally pitches. A lot of hard foul balls down the left field line. But if they can start to time up Tally, and for however long he's in the game, balls are going to start flying. The 0-2, and Pilarski wears it. A 2-out free base runner, not what Tally wanted, not what Coach Sheets wanted, and it extends the inning for Luke Kreiner.
Yeah, it's rare you see such low velo in this, like this in a varsity baseball game. Calvert Hall batters looking to get adjusted after that first at-bat. Get the timing right. Lefty sophomore Luke Kreiner stepping up to the dish. Runners on first and third. 2 outs.
Kreiner takes ball 1 in the dirt. On deck, Ethan Frank. First and third, we'll see if Pilarski runs. Tally throws over. It's not the fastest pickoff move you'll ever see, but it'll keep him over there. At least for the moment.
We'll see about that, though. No steal, though.
Kreiner takes strike 1. Trey Heath returning from the Gilman bullpen. Lycus does a good job keeping that one in front. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kreiner's a guy that's done a really good job filling in the hole in left. Kwalikowski went out the first week of the year. Elbow injury. But Kreiner's filled in that spot nicely, and sometimes he and Ethan Frank have been platooning out there in left, but Kreiner's kind of solidified that role, and he's playing above-average defense with above-average speed, and his hit for a lot of average, maybe not power, but he's certainly a guy that's not going to strike out a ton. He definitely puts the ball in play.
Mm-hmm. He's valuable with his bunting skills as well. Like Peter mentioned, above average speed, can get a bunt down, advanced runner, and sometimes he's safe as well.
So Pilarski runs into. Okay, they're going to call a balk on Noah Talley. Cardinals trying to steal a run with 2 outs. They try to get Pilarski in a pickle to push across Pites, but turns out it doesn't matter. Both runners get to advance a free base. Talley just a little flustered, didn't really know what to do. And so it does work, maybe on the way that Coach Kerr imagined it would, but if you can force other teams to make a mistake, that's where games are won and lost.
Yeah, Talley there balking because he didn't step off before he turned his shoulders. Saw that back foot on the mound, turned his shoulders completely, then stepped off, resulting in a balk.
Kreiner takes strike 2. Nice curveball there.
Yeah, it's a hard pitch to swing at. Starts above your head almost, floats all the way back down.
Yeah, perfect placement. If he can locate that, he might find a way to stay in this game. 2-2, 2 outs. 22 is on base number 2. And 1-2. rips it in the right field for a single. They're going to send Pilarski right in the face of Rosenband, and he will score the 4th run of the inning for the Cardinals, and they're out in front and not looking back.
Yeah, Peter, you mentioned Kreiner hits for average, and that's just a show of it. Coming up with a clutch hit right there. A beautiful piece of hitting. Pulled that ball right in the outfield and score a run.
Looks as though that'll be it for Noah Talley. A rough go of it. I mean, Calvert Hall has kind of been itching for this game, trying to get their get back after Wednesday. Really embarrassing loss, but they're coming out firing so far. Trey Heath, the lefty, will be the new pitcher when we come back.
So southpaw pitcher Trey Heath coming into the game. Definitely a little bit more velo than our last pitcher. Ethan Frank getting his first at-bat. First pitch snuck in there for a strike. Great dirt ball read by Luke Kreiner to advance to second.
Kreiner can probably take second on any ball in the dirt. He's that fast. He's got game-breaking speed.
Mm-hmm.
But that one was just a piece of cake for him.
Yeah, he had a beautiful jump on that. I feel like the second it hit the ground, he knew that he was going to have the opportunity to advance there, and he did what he needed to. 1-1.
Frank takes a nice slider for a strike, 1-2.
It's a really good pitch. A lot of break on that to slide right in the zone.
The 1-2. Cut on and missed. Heath gets out of it. And so we'll head to the bottom of the first. Calvert Hall being the away team. It'll be Bayshore taking the mound for the first time.
So we welcome you back to the bottom of the first inning. Calvert Hall up 4-0. Jude Taylor leading off. Peter Bayshore on the bump. Take a look at that outfield. The first time we've seen these three there. Luke Kreiner in left, Will Hack in center, and Ethan Frank in right. This lineup missing usual center fielder Caden Barmer today. Peter, I have a suspicion that Coach Kerr's putting Kreiner and Frank to see who he wants to make the start for playoffs. Jude Taylor pokes one up the middle for a knock. I'm sure we'll see Caden Palmer back in the lineup for our playoff matchup. But it'll be a toss-up between Ethan Frank and Luke Kreiner to see whoever plays left field. You mentioned earlier Luke Kreiner has seemed to be the guy that's been there frequently, but Ethan Frank's also made some starts, letting those boys compete for that spot.
Yeah, I was talking about that. And again, Kreiner, while he's kind of won out over Frank, Ethan Frank's just got so much talent that, you kind of want to see if he can kind of change some things, a couple weeks after that decision was made. So while Kreiner is probably has a little bit of a head start in that role, it's probably not solidified by any means. So it's possible with a good game today, Ethan Frank can overtake him. It's also possible, as there's a snap throw over to first, it's also possible that if Frank and Kreiner both exceed today, this could be the outfield we see on Monday. So Coach Kerr's got to make a decision for that playoff game just in 2 days. I can't believe it. It really snuck up on us, but regular season's over in 2 hours.
That is crazy. I feel like it came out of nowhere. I feel like it was just last week. We were going to that first Curly away game. Now we're here in the last game of the regular season. And our last, technically, not our last home game. As Calvert Hall will be the higher 2 seed, so we'll get 2 home games if needed.
Hopefully not needed.
Yeah.
It is possible. Calvert Hall swept Curly in that first series. The first series of the year in conference for both teams. The second week of the year by scores of, I believe, it was 7-0, 13-9, or 13-6. And then 6-2 as there's a ground ball. Taylor made for a double play. And they do turn one. Mileto drops down to a knee, but composes himself, flips over to Pites. Back to Copenspire for the 4-6-3 twin killing.
Yeah, great double play there. Clark Mileto kind of laughing there at second base, explaining himself to Will Hack. He was supposed to drop down on only one knee, but got to 2 of them. Not sure if that was on purpose, but he laughs it off as that was a beautiful double play there. Calvert Hall now looking to get this final out of the inning. Get the bats going again.
So Bayshore can reset with the bases empty to face the best hitter in this Gilman lineup, Dan Likas. The catcher going to the University of Rhode Island.
Peter Bayshore delivers a second strike, 0-2. Pitch, 2 outs. But just swung on. Peter Bayshore celebrates that strikeout. He is pumped up to go. Calvert Hall 4, Gilman 0. And we'll be back in the top of the second inning. All right, we welcome you back to the top of the second inning. Coward Hall 4, Gilman 0.
Cardinals number 6, Clark Mileto.
Hometown hero, junior Clark Mileto stepping up. That nickname originating from his early in the season walk-off against St. John's, where he had striped a nice single up the middle. Interesting strike call there.
Yeah, the umpire might start to be seen where this game is trending. Cabral already up 4-0, but Mileto rips that one over the head of the second baseman for a no-out single. Mileto back in the lineup for the first time in a few weeks and making an impact already. Helped turn that double play, and now it's 1 for 1. Turn the lineup card over.
Yeah, haven't seen Clark Mileto.
Number 7, Will Hack.
Haven't seen Clark Mileto at the second base position recently. Seen a lot of Jake Lindsay, Drew Kittleberger, not much of Clark. And when he gets his first start, he takes his opportunity right away, getting that single. Brings up the top of the card, Will Hack. He swings and misses on the first pitch. Will Hack led off this game with a single earlier. Felt like forever ago, but it was only the last inning. Coward Hall did have an extended top of the first inning.
Heath not fooling anyone with that pickoff move. Mileto was standing on the base by the time he even threw over. Already 4 runs on 4 hits for the Cardinals. No outs here in the second. Hack looking for a second of the day. One of the leaders on this team in batting average. Been perhaps the most consistent hitter for the Cardinals this year. And moving him to center kind of shows you what Coach Kerr thinks of him as a defender. He skies that one out to center. Lawson's under it, and he makes the grab. 1 gone.
So bring up junior pitcher and designated hitter Nathan Rodriguez. Although he's not pitching today. Nate will be making the start on Monday against Curly at home. Wow, that pitch was absolutely dirty. Never seen a pitch move like that quite before. But, coming from the lefty side, it's always interesting to see how pitches move differently. Yet again, a lot of movement on that one. It won't sneak in, though. 1-1 count.
Heath, last time out 2 weeks ago versus Curly. Went a respectable 3 innings, 2 runs on 3 hits. That one was obviously a hit and run. Whole reason Rodriguez swing. Gilman coaches are arguing. Hack's going to reach third, Mileto, but I do not think this will stand. They're going to call Rodriguez out. Must have stepped out of the box. Mileto's going to have to return to first. And there are 2 gone for Calvert Hall.
Yet again, like earlier, Nathan Rodriguez doesn't want to get in trouble. Swings for the hit and run. Clark Mileto advanced to second, then third, while the umpire returns him all the way back to first, as they believe Nathan Rodriguez stepped out of the box when he swung at that, because he did have to jump to swing. It's like quite often you see that. And from looked like a promising start for Calvert Hall. They now already have 2 outs. Clark Mileto still remains on first base, though.
It's unfortunate because the 2 hit and runs so far have been pitches that the runners could have advanced anyways, both way out of the zone. So essentially you're just giving up a strike. And in that case, Rodriguez tried to swing. He just stepped out of the box. So giving up and out there. Not what Coach Kerr had in mind when he called the hit and run. But now it's Pites to try and salvage the inning, and he lofts one out to center. Lawson arranges back. And that will be the end of the second. Another clean inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 4-5-6 coming up for Gilman. So leading off here in the second for Gilman, it'll be Wyatt Randolph, the senior third baseman committed to Rhodes College down in Tennessee. Grayson Ryan up in the Calvert Hall bullpen. In a week where Calvert Hall's gotten to use a lot of pitching, Ryan, one of the few that did not pitch on Wednesday, as Randolph fouls that one back for strike one. Bayshore back out for his second inning of work, and my guess he will not go too much longer. Yeah, I'm trying to keep everyone fresh. Randolph cuts and misses. Bayshore looked really hyped coming off the mound in that first inning. This whole team kind of, it seems like they have some renewed energy after that Wednesday loss. Thursday practice was really fun. There was a lot of energy. Coach Kerr kind of made it clear that that one's chopped to first. Copenspire takes it himself. Coach Kerr really made it clear that the effort wasn't really needs to be on Wednesday. I'm going to announce this batter, but Drew, you want to take over, kind of tell us tell us what Coach Kerr was saying and where the mindset of the team is at.
Yeah, Coach Kerr believed after that embarrassing Wednesday loss that energy needed to be up. He thought it was down on the bench, thought it was down on the field, and Calvert Hall really turned it around in that practice. Really showed Coach Kerr that, yeah, we have the energy, we have the passion. They had a great practice. I mean, come out here today, first inning, 4 runs, and we'll see how this game continues to trend. But from what I see now, it looks like Calvert Hall will continue it. Peter Bayshore, great pitch on the outside, barely misses, 1-1 count.
The 1-1 pitch. Taken. That one missed right down the middle. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Toby Rosenband, 4 for 4 day on Wednesday. That one's called a strike. A little bit of a makeup call there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, another big change you're going to see during this game. Calvert Hall, in between innings, they're going to sprint to their positions. That was really fun. We had the BP scrimmage on Thursday, and everyone was sprinting, trying to avoid each other. So it was a lot of fun. The vibes were high, and you're going to see that today. It's a big change. Moeller works a walk. It's a 1-out base runner for Toby Rosenband. Up next, number 1, Toby Rosenband.
Peter Bayshore looking to keep it low here, try to get a double play, get out of the inning quickly, keep his pitch count low. Maybe he'll get another one in. But not sure what Coach Kerr has in mind. I see freshman Grayson Ryan warming up, I believe.
Yeah, I actually covered this while you were getting your jacket, Drew. So
yeah, I apologize. Okay. Yeah, I had to grab my jacket from the car. I got a little cold.
It's really interesting. You were saying you were cold, and then you come back in a little short sleeve hoodie.
It's the only jacket I had. At least
so I don't really know how that's going to help. I guess whatever works. I'm glad you feel warmer.
I appreciate that, Peter. 1 count. Peter Bayshore with a pick off. Bounces in there. Will not go. Peter Bayshore with one of the quicker pickoff moves I've seen in the league so far for a righty. Lefties definitely have the advantage. That pitch is called a strike. Gilman fans did not like it.
I'm actually a pretty big fan of that call. I enjoyed the umpire called that a strike. It's a borderline pitch, but it's high school zone. Probably going to get the call. Gilman fans don't think so. So the 0-2 pitch. That one's even more outside, and rightfully so. That one's called a ball. Trying to get Rosenband to flail at one, but to no avail. Ben Coman on deck.
One, 2 count.
Slider taken low. The back pick to first, not in time.
Talk about a beautiful placement by Braden Wolf there. That ball was put right where it needed to be, right at his feet.
That was a little closer than I think Moeller expected it to be. He kind of just jogged back into first. And
didn't even
that was really
slide.
close.
Yeah. I mean, Wolf put that in a great spot. And he's going. See if he can do it now, and he can't. Yeah. Throw by Braden Wolf. Just a little high. Couldn't place it there. Count advances to full. 1 out.
Bayshore trying not to lose his second straight batter with 2 strikes. Rosenband trying to work a walk after going down 1-2. The 3-2 pitch. Slider is chopped foul. Rosenband stays alive.
Now, Peter, correct me if I'm seeing things, but Gilman bench looks like to be shaking their hands for good luck, possibly. I'm not sure what's going on.
Some jazz hands going on down there.
And
excuse me, swing over to first. Kopenspire's going to take it himself.
Yeah, I don't think those jazz hands are much luck there.
Next, number 11.
Although the batter did get his job done. There's now 2 outs. Peter Bayshore looking to get out of this inning.
Both outs have been ground balls to Kopenspire. 3-U in the scorebook. Now Komen trying to push across the Greyhounds' first run. Takes ball 1.
Yeah, very inconsistent zone. Seen a lot of pitches just like that go for a strike. I've also seen them go for a ball. So, interesting day we got going here.
1 ball, no strikes. Another kind of half swing right at Pilarski. Fires to first. Bayshore is through 2 scoreless. We'll see if that's the end of his day. That's 28 pitches. We'll head to the top of the 3rd. Cardinals still lead 4-0. Leading off the Copperhall 3rd, number 13, Michael Kopenspire.
Number 13, Michael Kopenspire checking in for his second at-bat. First pitch swung on. Call for an out. Very quick announcement. And at-bat there for Kopenspire as he swings at that first pitch. Lines it right to the left fielder. First out of the inning.
Up next, number 9, Braden Wolf.
Catcher Braden Wolf stepping up to the dish. First pitch swung on again. Grounded right to the shortstop. Throw, a little up. Braden Wolf will advance. No. Gilman's catcher back. Right in position for the backup there. Forces catcher Braden Wolf to stay at first instead of advancing.
Thomas Pilarski.
Senior Brennan Kwiatkowski getting the pinch run.
Running at first, number 4, Brennan Kwiatkowski.
Thomas Pilarski stepping up to the dish.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back on the mic. Took me a little bit this inning. A lot of first pitch swings. But yeah, kind of Kopenspire and Wolf really hitting 2 balls hard. Pilarski lays a bunt down. Beautiful. He's going to have to field it, and he's going to have no play. Pilarski beats it out. Back-to-back hustle plays for the Calvert Hall Cardinals. And it'll bring Kreiner to the plate.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful bunt by Thomas Pilarski there. A little bit, not exactly a roller much. He popped that one up, spun around for a second, and lefty pitcher couldn't hold on to it, and Pilarski beats out the throw. Wasn't even a question about it.
Pilarski really the best bunter on this team by far. Kreiner squares, but takes a slider away. First and second for Luke Kreiner. Calvert Hall really barreling everything. Pilarski even barreled the bunt. Dropped it perfectly. The 1-0 pitch. Strike one. Heath kind of works from that kind of like three-quarter slot. And from the left side, it's a look that Calvert Hall hasn't really seen at all this year. Really haven't seen a ton of power lefties. Haven't seen a ton of lefties in general. Tanner Robertson from Loyola. Saw Serene Saar from St. John's a few innings. Other than that, it's really been a steady diet of righties.
Luke Kreiner last at bat lined a single to right field, looking to do that again, possibly advance some runners. One out, runners on first and second.
The 2-1 pitch. Kreiner takes ball three. Another pitcher in the state, probably the best lefty pitcher in the state. Kind of just like Heath, that arm slot, except it's 88, 89, 90, and that's really unhittable. It's Henry Zakowski. He's going to go to Duke next year. But Heath, not really bringing the velo, but getting crafty with it, kind of fitting the crafty lefty archetype. Kreiner takes a breaker for strike two. Now the count runs full.
Kreiner smiles at that one, knowing how disgusting that pitch was, especially when a ball curves away from you. It's hard to even swing at that. And same pitch, and it'll get him. Luke Kreiner strikes out for the second out of the inning. This brings up sophomore Ethan Frank, playing right field on the day. Ethan Frank looking to extend this inning with 2 outs. Quick set of legs, Brennan Kwiatkowski at second. A single would score him.
Frank powers one out to left. Coleman arranging back. This one could go. It doesn't. It's off the warning track, but it will be a 2-run double for Ethan Frank. Put a charge into that one. Cardinals push across 2 more. That one about as far as you can hit it without it leaving. Right off the back of the warning track. Frank absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely clobbered. Bailed it up. I thought it was going, and it was probably just 2 feet away from going out. That ball bounced right on the warning track. I personally thought it went out, and then Peter announced it did not. He had the better angle than me.
Mileto takes ball one. Got to apologize to Ethan for my reaction there. I kind of reacted like, oh, it wasn't a home run. What a disappointment. But it's still, you love to see a 2-run double. No one's going to be mad about that. Just a little bit too elevated to get out. But, yeah, that one's absolutely crushed. Good to see Frank putting the charge into one like that. He's got some really good barrel skills. He's really does a good job of barreling up the ball, even if he doesn't get it hit. Mileto takes ball 2.
A great piece of hitting out of Ethan Frank. Haven't seen him really hit the ball for power yet this season. Definitely hits for average. Gets a lot of singles. That ball absolutely crushed. Just inches away from a home run. Clark Mileto looking to extend the inning. 2 outs. 2-1 count. The pitch.
Ball 3. Frank will take an extra 90. Thought about another one, but Mileto holding him there. Heath really sticking with that slider. Almost plays up like a sweeper. A lot of left to right movement on it. But when it's worked for a strike, it's been really, really unhittable. But when he misses out, which has been pretty often. It's gotten him in some trouble. It's really hard to catch as a catcher, too. That fastball misses upstairs, and Mileto does the job, keeps the inning alive for the top of the order.
Mileto flips a card there on that walk to bring up junior JMU commit Will Hack.
Back to the top of the lineup with number 7, Will Hack.
Will Hack announcing his commitment probably a month and a half ago to JMU. Another Division I commit, joined alongside good friend Travis Peitz, George Washington commit. Slider just misses, 1-0. Will Hack, very consistent batting team, looking to drive a run in here. 1-0 count. Fastball will be high, 2-0.
Yeah, every Cardinal today has really had good at-bats. The jumping on that first pitch fastball or that first pitch strike whenever they see it. Had a couple hard barrels, but just right at fielders. Now we're starting to see some more pitches tiring out Heath. As Hack takes ball 3. So Heath got the inning to 2 outs, but gave up that 2-run double to Frank. Walked Mileto, and in danger of walking Hack. .3-0 green light. Swung on and poked foul.
Wasn't surprised Hack had the green light here. Heath hasn't been able to locate. You know that 3-0 pitch is going to be a strike. But Will Hack couldn't connect. Counts 3-1.
Slider in the dirt, ball 4. Bases loaded for Rodriguez. And Gilman is going to take a mound visit here. Talk it over with Heath. I don't think they have anyone warming in that bullpen. They want to get through this inning with Trey Heath. But it's getting a little harder to keep someone out of that bullpen. Not sure who would head over. Maybe Ben Coman, who has pitched really like a workhorse. Started the Monday game against Curley, started the Friday game against Curley, and came in relief for Monday and Wednesday of this series. So he's pitched in 4 of the last 5 games for Coach Sheets' team. His arm's got to be dead, but he's currently out in left field. So
yeah, that's not something you see a lot in high school baseball, is working a pitcher like that. A lot of teams like to stress arm care.
And just as we talk about arm care, look who goes to the bullpen. It's Dylan Buckhalter, who started the game 2 days ago on Wednesday.
Gilman not having many options. Got to do what you got to do.
On next, number 20.
And this is their last game of the season. Not much at line for them. Looking just to get through it. Nathan Rodriguez steps up. Haven't seen much productivity out of him recently, but this is the spot he wants to be in. 2 outs, bases loaded. Looking for a bounce back AB, and this is the time to do it. Wouldn't be surprised we see a big swing here.
Rodriguez takes strike 1, outside pitch, but when Heath has been as wild as he is in this inning, going to get that call. Rodriguez 0 for 1 with a walk. Third at bat in as many innings. Trying to get it to Peitz, who's been really barreling every single ball lately. Bench going to be a little bit nagging at him that he didn't wear that one. Ducked out of the way. But he will live to see another pitch with the bases loaded. Of course, he doesn't want to get hit by a pitch. He wants to get a hit. He wants to barrel one.
He wants to hit a pitch.
Yeah. Takes ball 3. Good speed on third and Ethan Frank. Good speed on first and Will Hack. Some speed on second and Clark Mileto. No, we're just kidding. We love you, Clark. Hometown hero. Like is going to talk it over with Heath.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Throw a strike.
It's a lot of talking now.
Throw a strike. Yeah, I mean, but you just, in all seriousness, you can't afford another bases loaded walk. And I guess not another, but you can't afford a third straight walk.
Seems like we're wasting time here.
Yeah, maybe trying to extend that warm-up period that Buckhalter has, trying to get him as hot as possible. But now we will have a pitch, presumably.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Okay.
He does deliver.
Oh.
It's a swing and a miss. Rodriguez wanted to crush that one.
Yeah. He wants to swing. He wants to get that bounce back hit.
So now you got full count, 2 outs. Runners will run as soon as the pitch is thrown. Rodriguez trying to score multiple. Pushes it foul. Nice bare hand snag by Coach Rowe. Drew, why'd you call him Coach Mookie there?
Yeah, nicknamed by the guys. A lot of him think he looks like Dodgers MLB player Mookie Betts. I see the similarity personally.
Yeah, certainly when he takes off the helmet. Fouled back by Rodriguez. Stays alive.
Yeah, that nickname caught on very fast in the beginning of the season. I remember first person told me, don't you think Coach Rowe kind of looks like Mookie Betts? And people just started calling him Coach Mookie.
3-2, 2 outs. Runners will be off in the pitch again. And it is way over the head of Likas for ball 4.
I think that might have slipped. I hope it did.
Yeah, surely that's not where he was aiming for. The back net. Does
most
score
likely
another run.
not. Yeah.
And now Larry Sheets makes the slow walk to the mound. Again, trying to just take a little more time, get Buckhalter warm.
Maybe he's getting another pitch in.
Doing some final calisthenics out there.
Yeah.
And he will come into the game. That'll be it for Heath. We'll take a quick break. Still 2 outs, but Cardinals got the bases loaded for Copenspire.
Junior George Washington and commit Travis Pite stepping up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Coward Hall leads 7-0. Top of the 3rd inning. Travis Pite's looking to extend this long 2-out rally we've had going. First pitch, taken down the middle. 0-1.
So I did lie before we went to a break. I did misinform the audience that Copenspire is going to hit. It's not. It's Pites. But Pites certainly one of the guys that Coach Kerr wants up in this situation. Very clutch hitting.
Peter, I can't believe you'd misinform our our listeners like that.
I gotta keep them on their toes, see if they're paying attention.
Not sure how many viewers we have. Sure, it's not a lot, but
We appreciate all of them. Just gonna make that clear.
Yeah, hi,
Thank you
Grandma.
if you're tuning in. I know this game got pushed back. Didn't expect there to be a game today, but we're here and so are you. So thank you. 2-1 the count. Pites stands in. Chops one right up the middle to Rangajaran, who will step on second and end the inning. But not before the Cardinals score 3. And you'll see this team sprinting out there already. Ethan Frank, the first one in position, even though he started on third.
The Gilman team not even off the field, and we already have 3 Calvert Hall players in position. Fun oddity we see. We'll take a quick break, and we'll see you in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Freshman Grayson Ryan on the bump now, repping Motley Cruel's Kickstart My Heart as his pitching song. A lot of respect for that. Oh, my apologies for mispronouncing it, Peter. But we'll see what Grayson Ryan can do here. First pitch ball. Haven't seen much of Grayson Ryan recently.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last time he pitched.
Yeah.
Who did we play last week? It was Spalding, right?
Yeah, Spalding. Was that Friday game?
Pites over to Gilman's Park for the first out. I'm trying to think if he came in on Friday. I know Bayshore left that game early.
Who came in after?
Number 7, Dylan Buckhalter.
I think is that when Jake Dolsky came in?
Actually, Dolsky did close that game. You're right. He didn't pitch Wednesday. Ryder went complete game.
Yeah.
He didn't pitch Monday because
it was Friday. It was Friday. I think it was Friday. He came in Friday
against Spalding.
I'm pretty sure.
No, he didn't.
Okay, maybe Monday.
I don't know. Whenever he came in, it was very long ago. He's been one of the Coach Kerr's most effective arms out of the bullpen. As there's strike one, the Buckhalter, who now hits for tally. And rips that one up the middle for a single. So a 1-out hit to turn the lineup card over for Jude Taylor. Batting next, number 2, Jude Taylor. Running at first, number 5, Jackson Cheatham. So Jackson Cheatham will run over at first. Buckhalter gets the second hit of the day and then exits stage right. Jude Taylor, who singled up the middle his first time up. Austin Downs up in the Calvert Hall bullpen. Had a really good outing on Wednesday. 3 up, 3 down.
Wouldn't be surprised we see Brody Anderson get on the bump today for inning 2. Didn't pitch on Wednesday.
Yeah, the 3 bullpen arms we didn't see on Wednesday. Brody Anderson, Grayson Ryan, and Jake Lindsay. Otherwise, everyone else got in the game. And if I'm forgetting someone, I apologize. Wolf's throw down to second, hits Cheatham, and he'll be in there safely.
Yeah, that throw a little bit, just a tad to the left. That runner's probably out, but it does hit him, preventing Clark Mileto from putting the tag down. And he'll sneak in there safely.
So a 2-0 count. Ryan misses high with the fastball. 3-0. The fastball has certainly been the best pitch for Grayson Ryan. It's the one he's been able to locate the most. Control has sometimes been an issue. He kind of leaves some pitches right over the heart of the plate, and in this tough league, they're not going to miss it. Gets a fastball over for strike 1. But if Ryan can clean up that control, which Coach Kerr's really going to need going into these playoffs. And last year, especially, Coach Kerr didn't really use a lot of guys out of the pen in the playoffs. Really leaned on his starters. Taylor tops it. Pilarski, really nice play going over the mound to get the out at first. And there are 2 gone as Taylor pushes the runner over to third.
Hey, Peter, you mentioned about last year's playoff run, how Calvert Hall keeps their starters in for an extended period of time, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see something similar. Calvert Hall's 3 starters, Nathan Rodriguez, Ryder Shoa, and Peter Bayshore, all 3 of them phenomenal arms that can go the distance. We've seen Ryder Shoa go complete games multiple times. We've seen Nathan Rodriguez go for a complete game Wednesday against Gilman. That's Monday.
It's okay.
I apologize.
It's okay.
And
But yeah, Rodriguez has had, I believe, 3. Soa's had a couple, and Bayshore has 2 as well. So, again, you want to kind of get those starters to go as long as they can, because they're usually their 3 best pitchers. But in the playoffs, and especially in this format where they're trying to fit it all into 1 week, it's going to be really hard to do that. So in the championship, a big factor in that championship series, should the Cardinals make it, is who has the better bullpen. Ryan missed. That's a called strike upstairs, 1 and 2.
Yeah, this playoff format really hurts the pitchers. Don't have much break time. Normally getting a full week before their next start. Pitchers will now be given 2 or 3 days, depending on how many games you have to play in the semifinal. But should be interesting to see what bullpen arms will avail to help support this Calvert Hall baseball team if making it to the championship.
Yeah, Coach Kerr's going to need someone to step up out of that bullpen. It's been Mileto and Grayson Ryan pretty much exclusively this year, but he's going to need someone else.
Jake Dolsky also displayed that he could be that arm. Last 3 times he's been in, I feel like he's had good outings, and we'll see if he gets any today. Most likely not, though.
Ryan barely misses with that fastball, and count goes to 2 and 2. Just returning from the Gilman bullpen is Jake Moeller, who threw 90 pitches on Monday. But since this is the last game of Gilman's season, I guess he doesn't really care. Roll it over to second. Mileto calm and collected for the 3rd out. Heading to the 4th, Cardinals in control.
Michael Kopenspire's at bat is unwritten right now, but we'll see what he can do here. Looking to write a story, hopefully a grand story.
That's pretty sharp, Drew.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's referencing, I don't know if you guys can hear, the walk-up songs. Michael Kopenspire's walk-up song, unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
By that one lady.
Yeah, that one lady. Only song I know of hers, but great song.
Oh, come on. She's got some other hits.
What else? I mean, well,
They're not coming to mind right now, but I know she does.
I don't think she does.
Okay, we're not here to comment on Natasha Bedingfield's musical career. Another barrel for Kopenspire, but unfortunately another out. Nothing really you can do. He's got 3 lineouts, all 3 positions in the outfield.
Both Michael Kopenspire and Coach Kerr puts their hands up, knowing that all 3 of his outs today have been good barrels, just haven't been dropping. It's unfortunate to see, but I know eventually Michael Kopenspire will drop one in for a hit. I believe in him. If you're listening, Cope, I believe in you. Braden Wolf stepping up.
You ever heard Pocket Full of Sunshine, Drew?
Okay.
That's by Natasha Bedingfield.
Okay.
So
That's one. That's
Yep.
another song.
Yep.
You said she's got a couple.
That's 2. That's a couple.
Well, no, you said a couple besides unwritten.
Well,
you said she's got a
she
couple
has
others.
other songs. I'm
Oh,
quite
no.
confident.
I don't think they're. I don't know. I think unwritten's her one hit.
You ever heard These Words?
I mean, maybe. If you
I'm
played
sure
it.
you have.
I
Everyone,
mean, I don't want to.
everyone familiar
We
with
can't
These
get copyright
Words.
striked, so let's
No,
not.
no, I won't play it for
Let's
you.
not play it, but we
We
can
might
play
get,
it in
we might get
between.
copyright striked anyway.
Yeah. I feel like all of these are copyright striked just due to the
Yeah,
walk-up
she got a
songs.
Sean Kingston feature with Love Like
Yo,
This.
way to- Okay, I don't want to hurt the listeners' ears with my singing.
She released These Words with Badger
I don't
April
know who that
5th
is.
of this year.
Oh!
Still cranking out music. Good for her.
Good for her. Natasha Bedingfield, if you're listening, well done.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Natasha Bedingfield. I mean, she released a 18-song album in 2019. So
Oh, I forgot we were playing a baseball game. Braden Wolf gets hit by a pitch. He'll take his free base to first.
Natasha Bedingfield does that to you. You know, you just get so enamored with her catalog. You know, you just kind of forget what the task at hand is. Up next, number 22, Thomas Polarski.
Another big pop star walk-up song. Thomas Polarski repping 22 by Taylor Swift. It's a nice pun on his jersey number, 22.
You don't have to think about that one super hard.
Yeah.
Ball 1 to Polarski. Taylor Swift certainly has a couple other hits.
A couple.
Just a few.
Thomas Polarski repping her number and her song. Although I think her number's 13. I thought Taylor Swift likes 13. I'm not sure. My sister.
She's got a few, I think. She's
Yeah.
got, I don't know, 7 probably.
Yeah.
13, 22.
Yeah, I
What
don't
else?
know.
1989.
1989, yep.
Yeah, you liked that one, didn't you?
I did like that one. That was quite funny, Peter.
That's not really like one that
Oh.
really lends itself to like being someone's jersey number, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can fit that on a jersey. Thomas Polarski can fit 22 on his jersey.
I hope Polarski gets a hit. I've got something really good to say if he
Oh,
does.
you do? You have a funny
Yeah.
pun? Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna love it.
I'm waiting.
Come on, Tommy.
Oh! Yeah. I could have told you
Kwiatkowski
that.
picked off at first. Just got too antsy over there.
Coach Kerr going to argue the call. Call's already made, so not really sure what will be said here.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the umpire with the runner on first, he's got to stand closer to second, but that also makes it really hard for him to see that tag at first. So I thought it was bang bang. It wasn't really, super obvious that he was out. But the call is the call. We just got to move on.
If only we had a live replay system. Unfortunately, we do not.
Well, you can look back at the Calvert Hall live stream.
Yeah.
Pull up Pat Beverly. Polarski fouls it off. he's feeling 22 because the count is 2-2,
Oh,
and there are 2 outs.
no. We're just having some fun up here, Peter.
Yeah, good times, good times.
And
There's
now-
ball 3.
Yeah, there's not much else to do when you got a game like this, 7-0, top of the 4th.
Yeah, the dugout's having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun.
Just happy
Last
to be
regular
out
season
here.
game, yeah.
Yeah.
Could just kind of relax before the playoffs. Pilarski fouls another one off. It'll be Kreiner on deck if Pilarski can reach. Another foul ball into the parking lot.
Oh,
Oh,
let's listen.
hopefully that one didn't hit my car.
Did you park in the faculty lot?
I tried to park over near the school, so I would be
Yeah.
fine.
You
But
know,
that one looked like it went pretty far. So
Today I didn't really feel like walking, so I parked kind of close. We'll see how that goes. But I haven't seen any balls go near it, so I think we're fine. Thomas Pilarski with his
yeah, don't let this distract you. Pilarski having a great at bat right now. Fouled off 4 in a row. 3-2. Ball 4.
Oh,
Works a walk. A great at bat from Pilarski. Takes a pitch right on the outside part of the plate for ball 4.
a great take there. I thought he would try to swing at that one too, as it was close. He takes the risky take, and it works in his favor, as that was a ball. Luke Kreiner, the single earlier. Looking to extend this inning. 2 outs. Run on first. 0-0 count.
Nubs 1 foul.
Nub.
Okay, moving on from that. Kreiner is going to try to reach. Gets to Ethan Frank, who absolutely powered one over the head of Coleman and left his last time up. Throw over, not in time.
You know what I just noticed, Peter? I don't know if you see Coach Schwartz, normally in charge of, getting foul balls in, passed the job along to Gilman, as they are the home team, and they have their own balls. They brought their own balls, as they are the home team.
Yeah, that's what a
Very
home team
courteous
does.
of them. That's very courteous. They are using our facilities, but they brought their own balls.
Dan Likas, assuming Pilarski's going to run. As soon as he's already in that ready to throw position, steals a strike there. 1-1. That one was a little outside, but a good frame from Likas. Count goes to 1-2. And number 1-2, trying to extend the inning. I love doing that.
You like that?
Yeah, it's fun. Another throw over.
See.
The Colts are feeling it after that pickoff.
They really want to keep Thomas Pilarski close, picking off, stepping off multiple times. I guess they don't want him to run. Pretty quick guy.
Yeah, he beat out that bunt last time up.
And he's going.
Almost like a pitch out there. Jude Taylor dropped the ball. Pilarski would have been out, but Taylor couldn't hold on to it. Probably a pitch out there. High and outside. Likas could just snap right to second. Probably the best defensive catcher. I don't know. This league is really good for defensive catching, but he's definitely up there. The 2-2. Fouled off. Really dangerous spot.
Wow.
Kreiner almost took out a couple guys.
Wow.
Ironically, it might have gotten our athletic trainer, Mr. Zinn.
Barely nicked him. I think he's fine, though. Everybody's all right. Don't worry.
Had to dive out of the way of that one.
That's the first one I've seen this year of a hard hit foul ball back into our dugout.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. Thank God I'm not back there.
2-2. Ball 3. Just a little inside.
Senior manager Sean Whitehead had to duck out of the way for that one.
You
Thank
got to
goodness
protect
he's
our senior
okay.
managers. Yep.
Yeah, who else would do the game changer? Who else would get the water?
Yeah, it's true. Really can't understate his impact. Kreiner looks at strike 3. That will end the inning.
Michael Cohenspire already at first base. Will Hack in center field. You just love to see it. Love to see these guys running. Love to see the hustle.
Yeah, the boys are having fun today. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Grayson Ryan back out for his second inning of work.
We welcome you back to the bottom of the 4th inning. Calvert Hall 7, Gilman 0. Grayson Ryan remains on the bum for his second inning of work. Gilman only sporting 2 hits on the day. Grayson Ryan looking to keep it that way. First pitch. Swung on. Travis Pites advances on it. Throws it to first. And he'll be out. Michael Copenspire, great stretch there. Gets the foot back on the bag for the out. One pitch, 1 out for Grayson Ryan.
Up next will be Wyatt Randolph. It's one of the things Pites is so good at. Same with Jake Butler last year, but Pites in particular, he's practiced that play so many times, that kind of charging and throwing all in one motion.
Yeah, he gets into a low arm slot and off of 1 foot normally throws it. It's normally very accurate. Gets the ball out quickly. Like Peter mentioned, very effective.
Pites got a very good arm as well. He's been mid-80s on the mound in the summer. Ryan misses low.
Another great arm in the infield is Thomas Pilarski, who I think just throws absolute missiles across the diamond. He takes his time, always takes an extra step sometimes, just because he knows he has a cannon.
Randolph powers that one out to left. Kreiner ranges back off the bottom of the wall. Randolph is in the second with a standoff double. You got another ball just like the one that Ethan Frank hit that I thought really had a good chance to go. But the wind must be blowing in. That one barely missed. Got some warning track power there from Wyatt Randolph. Now batting number 10, Jake Moeller.
And Peter, that was quite impressive, finishing your sentence and going right into the PA announcing. Great multitasker. Put that on your job resume.
I appreciate that, yeah. Tell colleges about that.
Austin Downs still warming up in the pen. Been there for 2 innings, I feel like. Just lightly tossing.
Downs with a good outing today can possibly make a bid to be one of those guys out of the bullpen in the playoffs. Fouled to the first base coach, is now runs the count to 1-1. Pites kind of peeking in, holding the runner on. Now moves back. Cardinals have quite a shift on Moeller. Mileto playing way over. Just barely got his toes on the infield, and now he moves past it. And Pite's kind of in position where Ryan could spin and throw over to second. There's strike two. Fastball that found the outside part of the plate. Well, I wouldn't say either the Calvert Hall or the Gilman fans today have been ecstatic with
Any of
the umpire
calls,
today, yeah.
But you know, with
Strike
parents,
three called.
with high school baseball parents, you always get that. Every fan base, ranging from Spalding to Gilman now, parents are always outraged at calls. We've seen a lot of heckling this year, too. At that Spalding game.
Rosenband swung out of his shoes there. 0-1. Coleman on deck. There's ball one.
One count. 2 outs for Grayson Ryan. Pitcher swung on a miss. Another large swing there. Looking like he's swinging for the fences almost every time.
Rosenband had probably his best offensive day of the year on Wednesday. 4 for 4, including laying down a beautiful bunt in the 6th inning. Fastball just missed.
Thought that was the one.
Would have gotten Ryan out of the inning.
Mm-hmm.
Considering where the energy is with this team and considering how much energy Grayson Ryan brings, I'm interested to see how he'll react if he gets an inning-ending strikeout of Rosenband. The 2-2. Poked out to right. Frank ranging over. And he's secured it. So Calvert Hall through 4. The shutout still intact. Heading to the 5th.
Sophomore Ethan Frank made the last out of the inning. It's not going to be the first up. Takes first pitch for a ball. Ethan Frank with that huge swing for a double earlier. He'll take that one, 2-0. Swung on. Foul. Count will advance to 2-1. Even Frank will take that one. For a ball, 3-1.
Yeah, Frank will certainly take the free pass, although my guess is he wants to, barrel up another one. There's ball 4. It'll bring Mileto to the plate.
Go, go. Oh, really thought Coach Costi was going to send him there. Looked like he was thinking about it.
Up next, number 6, Clark Mileto.
Hometown hero Clark Mileto stepping up. But we'll put a pause on that. Let's go and we'll have a mound visit.
It is Coach Sheets, so they will probably put in a new pitcher. And guess who? It's Jake Moeller, who threw 90 pitches on Monday. But who cares? Let's put him in. He did pitch very well. Went almost the whole game. Just couldn't get the final out.
So Clark Mileto will step up with Ethan Frank on first. No outs.
It's skied into center. Lawson gets under it. Calls off Rosenband for the first out. It'll bring the top of the lineup back to the plate with Will Hack. Up next, number 7, Will Hack.
JMU commit Will Hack steps up. Looking to advance Ethan Frank at first. Ethan
Strike
Frank.
one.
Oh, wow. Ethan Frank steals. Pitcher Jake Moeller intercepts the throwdown. And
Yeah, Lycus not very happy about that one.
It's.
I don't know if you would have got him. Ethan Frank had a pretty good jump, but we'll never know. That throw was so low. Moeller didn't really get out of the way. He's very tall, and he kind of just thought that throw was back to him. Just kind of reflex, get your glove up.
Not every day you see something like that. Frankly, I've never seen that. Pitcher thinking a throwdown was just a throw to him. It's quite surprising as that ball was thrown very hard.
Yeah, I guess just kind of reflex. Got to get your glove up. Hack takes strike one, a little bit outside, but the zone's gotten a little bigger. Hack is 1 for 2 with a walk. Hack skies it out to left. Coleman's got to run in. And he does. Makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring Nate Rodriguez to the plate.
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. I'm all good, I appreciate it, thank you. So this will bring up Nathan Rodriguez, up with 2 outs. Ethan Frank leads off at second. Nathan Rodriguez looking to recover from some tough APs he's had today. Called a hit and run, had to swing in a pitch above his head. Steps out of the box for the out. Looking to get a hit here to extend this inning. He'll swing on one.
That one is way out to left. That one is gone. His second home run of the year. And it brings home 2. Makes it a 9-0 game.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that one. That one getting over our second form of protection from the street. We have a large net that scales behind the left field wall, about 20 feet in the air. And Nathan Rodriguez cleared that one, sends it on the street. Not often you see power like that. With a bat like Nathan Rodriguez, anything can happen. Travis Pice puts one up, but it will be caught. Calvert Hall scores 9, Gilman 0. We will see you in the bottom of the 5th. So a couple replacements for Calvert Hall. Austin Downs comes in the pitch. Caden Balmer comes back in the center field, replacing Luke Kreiner. Ethan Frank will move to left, and Will Hack will return to his normal position in right. As well as Anthony Williams, now in at shortstop, coming in for Travis. Austin Downs with his first pitch, and it will be a strike.
Downs had a really good outing on Wednesday. Reduced a couple flyouts. Got out of the inning. The only scoreless inning of the day, I believe. Or one of the few for Calvert Hall. 3 up, 3 down. So he earns another chance to pitch today. And that could get him a couple innings in the playoffs. We'll see, but
Yeah, hasn't seen much work all season. Probably the most underutilized pitcher.
it's weak contact from Coleman, but it evades the dive of Ant Williams at short, and Coleman will reach on a single. Up next, number 4, Chris Rangajaran. So Coleman leadoff single. We'll bring Rangajaran to the plate. This is probably the point in this game where Calvert Hall was going to take out some of their starters. Get some guys some at-bats and some innings that you wouldn't normally get them. Chopped foul, 0-2. Hit and run, I guess, called by Larry Sheets, the legendary Gilman coach.
Legendary.
He is legendary.
It's a big title.
He's former Major League player. Played for the Orioles. His son, Gavin Sheets, played at Gilman, now in the White Sox. Grounder over to Mileto at second. His only play is at first, and he makes the play. One gone for Buckhalter. Up next, number 7, Dylan Buckhalter. Sheets has been coaching Gilman for a very long time. And his teams have usually been pretty good. Lost some talent this year. Most notably, Peyton Miller transferred to IMG Academy. And he's doing pretty well for himself down there. And you got to be pretty elite to play for IMG, and Peyton Miller was. Also lost Dom Motes, All-MIAA performer last year, transferred to Pro 5 Academy, North Carolina. He's committed to Maryland.
Gilman's definitely had their success in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they won in 2019.
2021 as well. I don't think they won in 2019. I think that was part of the Spalding three-peat. Or did we win that year? I'm not
that
sure.
Might have been Jose Torres.
That's true. You might be right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
Buckhalter pokes it out to right. Hack gets under it, the new right fielder. But Coleman will tag and get into third. Oh, that is a very close play. Very strong arm from Hack. Buckhalter advances the runner for the top of the lineup with 2 outs.
Yeah, Will Hack showing off that cannon of an arm he has. Great throw to Anthony Williams, who has a quick transfer and throw, just not quite in time.
Yeah, but going back to kind of these Gilman teams have been very good. A few MLB draftees, obviously Gavin Sheets. The catcher at Wake Forest, Bennett Lee. I don't know if he's still there, but I know he went to Gilman. Wake Forest, obviously an elite college baseball program. And then Peter Hubeck, 2 years ago, was the ace of that team. 3rd-round pick of the Dodgers, one of their top prospects. So this Gilman team not really having the talent that Coach Sheets is used to, but it's an adjustment. But he's still obviously a very good coach. His team exceeding some expectations, I think, this year. Couple gritty wins. They swept MSJ. That was a big point in their season. Jute Taylor back to the leadoff hitter and fouls another one into the parking lot to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Downs his fastball, misses high. 2-2. Taylor trying to get his second hit of the day and trying to get Gilman's first run of the day. Pokes it. Anthony Williams got to make a nice backhand play over to first. Not in time. And so Gilman does score their first run of the day, 9-1 in the 5th. Up next, number 12, Caleb Lawson. Yeah, it's a nice play to backhand it by Williams. Only a freshman. The arm isn't there yet, but as he progresses into his sophomore, junior, senior year, when Pites graduates, he's going to be a really, really good shortstop for Calvert Hall. So Coach Kerr gets to have him for 4 years, made varsity as a freshman, and he gets to work with him. Williams is one of the hardest workers on this team. He's always trying to get extra swings. He's always here before school in the cages. So it's good to see him get a chance in the field. Bunted foul by Lawson.
Yeah, Calvert Hall with a lot of young talent, promising future ahead of them. The majority of the starting lineup being juniors this year. Only one senior who starts in the lineup. So not losing much for next year. Only 3 senior players. Michael Kopensteyer, Brennan Kwiatkowski, and Nick Bornasuzis. Brennan Kwiatkowski and Nick B not seeing much time due to injuries. And we'll just miss that. If called, would have been out. Calvert Hall not graduating many seniors. A lot of young talent. Plethora of freshmen and sophomores. Seen a large amount of freshmen, which is uncharacteristic. I think 6.
Yeah. Yep. 6.
6 this year. A lot of sophomores like Ethan Frank and Luke Kreiner. So it should be exciting to see what Calvert Hall can do in the future. But I'm more worried about what Calvert Hall can do this year.
Yeah, good call.
I think they do got it in them. I think truly in the number 2 spot, definitely have a chance to go all the way this year. Just fell short last year against Spalding. Calvert Hall had a miraculous playoff run. Didn't look like they were going to make it last year, but got a big win over John Carroll to send them to the championship against Spalding, and lost 2-0 in the first game.
Lawson rolls it. Miletto's going to have to make a tough play, but he makes it. Downs does give up a run, but we will head to the 6th. Cardinals still lead by 8, 9-1.
So we welcome you back to the top of the 6th inning. Senior Michael Kopensteyer stepping up to the dish. Like I mentioned, the only starting senior that will be leaving this lineup next year. Definitely makes a difference. One of the strongest power hitters. Leads the team in home runs with 4.
Yeah, Kopensteyer's had a really good day today. He's barreled all 3 pitches, all 3 hits he's had, but unfortunately all at the outfielders. He rips that one. Taylor makes a nice play to corral it. Almost gets him at first, but Kopensteyer beats it out for an infield single. Would have been an outstanding play from Jude Taylor.
Yeah, Jude Taylor really getting that nice backhand there. Collects himself. Makes a hard, good throw. But Copenspire just beats it out. Not enough time. Michael Copenspire smiling as he walks back to the dugout, knowing he finally got his hit that he's been waiting for all day. So we have a pinch hitter here for Cabot Hall, Connor Callahan. Nico DeFelice, pinch running at first. As Peter mentioned earlier, Cabot Hall will find a time to get some guys some swings in, and now is that time. Looks like Will Wallace pinch hitting after Connor Callahan, a slew of catchers. Callahan takes second ball, 2-0.
Yeah, Callahan, nice double. Foul ball there. Had a nice double in the 7th inning of the Wednesday loss. Pinch hitting for Wolf. He's got a really good bat. He had to fill in for Wolf when he was out with a concussion for a couple weeks. The hitting didn't really translate. He's always ripping balls in batting practice, but unfortunately couldn't really, get it to translate to the live game action. But he's a very good hitter. He's too talented to just have on the bench. So Coach Kirk keeps trying to get him at bats. He absolutely crushes that one.
Foul.
It was foul, but a fair ball, and that's a home run. That one went really far, and he didn't really barrel it. He kind of really got under it, and just kind of showing the strength. So the count goes to 3-2. Moeller throws over on the pinch runner, Nico DeFelice, who's going to enter the game for Copenspire. It's ironic. Copenspire's one hit was the one that went the least furthest. Callahan takes ball 4. It's a nice at-bat. Another pinch hitter for the Cardinals. It'll be Will Wallace.
Love to see Wally get some ABs in. Don't see it often. Started against DeMatha early on in the season. Had a nice double against them. Getting his revenge as he did transfer from DeMatha this year as a junior. Spoke to the team just about how much it's meant to him being able to transfer over to the team, and really feeling the chemistry right away. Has become a big part of this team, always hyping up the squad on the bus, hyping up the squad in the locker room. Always there for some energy. You can always count on Will Wallace. Hasn't seen much productivity at the plate. Hasn't got many ABs, though, as well. Hopefully he'll strike at this chance here. No outs, runners at first and second. While he swings on it, popped up. And that'll be an out. Caden Barmer getting his first at-bat of the game. Didn't make the start today. Ethan Frank and Luke Reiner in the outfield instead. Caden Barmer did get subbed back in, though. Caden Barmer working through some recent struggles at the plate. Hasn't seen much productivity earlier in the season. Earlier in the season, his bat was really going. It's kind of fallen off, looking to get back into his peak again before the playoffs, and we'll see what he can do here. With one out, runners on first and second. First pitch taken for a strike. Oh, 1 count.
Moeller misses outside with a fastball. 1-1. Runners on first and second. DeFelice and Callahan, 2 entries in this inning. Ball 2.
Caden Barmer looking to end this game early. Mercy rule for MIAA is 10 runs after 5. Calvert Hall just needs 2 more to end this game.
Well, Gilman would still have to hit since they are the home team.
Correct.
But yeah,
He's
we
the top
could
of
get
the
it
6th
to potentially the last inning.
Just about to hit the 2-hour mark on this game.
Barmer fouls that one off.
Caden Barmer didn't want to take that one as the zone's been inconsistent, but also not really a pitch to hit in play, so he'll foul that one off.
2-2 to Barmer. Deefleet's creeping off second. Fouled straight back. Another foul ball. Certainly making the most of this at bat.
Caden Barmer repping one of my favorite bats, the Bone Saber. One of the popular ones in high school play. Looks clean, hits well, sounds good.
That one could have been a 2-run double if it was just a foot to the left, but instead it's a 3rd straight foul ball for Barmer, and he will stay alive. Backup catcher for Gilman taking it upon himself to go chase that one down, so we will wait for him.
Good for him taking initiative there.
Yeah, I thought it might be Rosenband's ball, but it's okay. 2-2 pitch, another foul ball. Certainly been a productive at-bat for Barmer, getting Muller to throw a few more pitches.
Hit or not, Caden Barmer would walk back in the dugout with his head chin up high, knowing that he produced a good AB here.
Another 2-2 pitch, chopped over Muller. He gets the out at first, but Barmer beats it out.
Gets out at second.
Yeah, I misspoke there. It's okay.
All good. I misspeak a lot, so not discrediting you.
Batting next number 24, Ethan Frank.
So Caden Barmer grounds in the fielder's choice. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. Ethan Frank, sophomore, steps up to the dish. Had a big double earlier. Caden Barmer steals. Throw goes. He's safe at second. Nico DeFelice will walk home. And now that possibility of the last inning is looking to possibly happen here. Ethan Frank with a big double earlier has a runner in scoring position now. Has the opportunity to put this game away going in the bottom of the 6th.
Frank gets sorted at that pitch. Really good pitch there from Muller. Strike 1. Calvert Hall just executed that first and third play to perfection. Draw the throw to second, and Taylor couldn't corral it. Make the throw home. Frank takes strike 2. Muller trying to work out of this inning. I'm trying to at least get it to the 7th. Comeback might be a little bit far-fetched, but if you can keep it alive for your team to try to get one more inning. Good block there by Lycus, saving an extra base. 2-2.
Big thing Coach Kerr stressed in practice was choking up on 2 strikes. Ethan Frank showing that. Probably a good inch and a half up on the bat there. Got to be short and quick. Clark Mileto on deck.
3-2, 2 outs. Pitch is taken low for ball 4. So we'll bring Mileto to the plate. No one in that Gilman bullpen, so Muller will have the foreseeable future. Up next, number 6, Clark Mileto.
Clark Mileto looking to be that hometown hero. Send us all home a little bit more early, depending on the bottom of the 6th. He's got runners on first and second, 2 outs. First pitch swung on, popped up.
Gilman is under it, makes the grab. So the Cardinals can't get that last run to make it a 10-run game, but they do get one more, courtesy of the double steal. There will be Downs back out for his second inning. And we will head to the bottom of the sixth. Calvert Hall 10, Gilman 1.
So we welcome you back to the bottom of the sixth. Austin Downs remains on the bump, as Peter mentioned earlier. Calvert Hall leads 10-1.
So, this is the last game of the regular season. Calvert Hall looking to end their season on a high note, but they have the playoffs coming up. Gilman does not. They are eliminated. And with next few batters being seniors, Dan Likas and Wyatt Randolph, it's very possible these are the last at-bats of their high school career. So it's obviously tough for them. So they're going to look to make the best of these at-bats. Unless their team can start scoring heavily, it's likely that these will be the last at-bats. And Likas is going to hustle that one out. Prolarski bare hands. DeFelice does a nice job keeping it in front, but Likas reaches on an infield single. And that'll bring up Wyatt Moeller. Here's some of the parents saying, get that ball. Could be his final hit. Nadir Samuel's going to run it first. Up next, number 9, Wyatt Randolph.
Didn't even realize DeFelice went in for Copenspire. Makes a good play there, although it wasn't for an out. If not done, that ball might have gotten past. So, good defensive effort by him.
Randolph barrels that one the other way. Samuel, the pinch runner, is going to look to go first to third, and he does. Cut off by Williams. Gilman's got first and third, nobody out.
Calvert Hall's got no one in the pen. Austin Downs looks like he's going to ride this one out no matter what happens. Even the bottom of the seventh, possibly. Still haven't seen that Brody Anderson. I see him on the bench right there. Not in the pen, though.
Downs delivers for ball 1. That one really close. I guess a little bit low. Looked right down the middle from up here. Downs throws over to first, not in time. It's also possible someone like Mileto could come in. Wouldn't really be warming. He's currently playing second base. But he threw a fair amount on Wednesday, so might not see him. I don't know. Calvert is going to have to get 6 more outs. And with first and third, nobody out. I don't know if Downs is going to be around for many more. Chopped into the ground. DeFelice makes a nice play, but can Downs get over to first? They got him. What a play at first base. Fantastic PFP from Austin Downs to find the base. And Coach Sheets is going to question this one. The first base coach is going to tell Jake Moore to stay at first.
Yeah, another bang play there. Not much you can do about it. The field umpire is gonna assess the home plate umpire, see if there's a difference in the calls here.
In any case, it would push across a run. It's just a matter of first and second no outs versus only second And 1 out.
Call in the field stands. Yeah, another bang play there. Not much you can argue. To the naked eye, no one really knows truly if safer out there.
Henry Warnock going to run at second for Wyatt Randolph.
He's right there.
I wouldn't understand what they were saying. Ball 1 from Austin Downs. He's got 1 down, helping himself out, getting over to first. Deflee's cut that off. I think he was going to look to come home with it. In retrospect, it's probably better letting that one get through for Mileto.
Ooh.
Way inside.
Gilman going to the bullpen here.
Yeah, it's why Randolph. That's why he came out of the game. He's going to go warm up to pitch. 2 balls, no strike. Another inside pitch. Ball 3. Downs starting to lose the zone a little bit.
And there's still no one in the pen. Looks like Coach Kerr's trying to ride out Downs here. Just have him keep going. Give him his pitches in. As well as finish off the game, but yet again he can't find the zone. Walks another batter.
Now Coach Kerr's going to have to do something. Coach Ryan, the pitching coach, going to go talk to Austin. Try to cool him off. Give Dolsky a little time to get ready. He's got first and second Ben Coleman coming to the plate. So it's the bottom of the lineup. Should, in theory, be able to get out of this. He will probably get Coleman and probably Rangajaran. But as Dolsky goes to the bullpen, timer is ticking for Downs. Up next, number 11, Ben Coleman. Now it'll be Coleman. First and second, 1 out. Fouled back. Coach Koski makes the play.
Wow. And he takes a little jog out there, too. Almost ended up in the batter's box. Thought it was his college days again.
Really impressive throw on the run there.
Yeah.
I hope the camera saw that. He's always asking me, make sure he can be seen as the first base coach. So shout out to Coach Koski. Ground ball to Pilar's heel. Step on third. Fire to first. Downs induces the double play. Cardinals get out of the jam. Heading to the 7th. Cardinals up big.
So we welcome you back to the top of the 7th inning. Calvert Hall up 10-2 over Gilman. Senior Brennan Kwiatkowski looking to get an at-bat here. It's been a consistent bat recently.
For the Cardinals, number 4, Brennan Kwiatkowski.
Practice on Thursday. He had a great day. And he's got a couple of line drive singles recently. Love to see him get a hit here. Another pinch hitter, Drew Kittleberger, on deck.
Now pitching for Gilman, Wyatt Randolph, moving from third. Andrew Fribush at short, and that one is blown right by Fribush. Kwiatkowski rips one in left for a single, and it'll bring up another pinch hitter, Drew Kittleberger.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there by Brennan Kwiatkowski. Waiting on it. Nice stroke. Great swing.
Pinch hitter number 15,
And he lines one hardly into the outfield. A hard hit ball for sure. Drew Kittleberger getting definitely a team favorite. Always love when he gets an at-bat. The boys are always hyped behind him. Another freshman, one of the 6.
Actually had a few chances to start this year, too.
Yeah.
At second base. He's made the most of his opportunities.
Yeah, he's shown he's got it. Always has productive at-bats. Even against Spalding, I remember against Jake Yeager, he was the only person in those first 5 innings to really even show that they could touch his pitches. And I remember he had a good AB, fouled a couple back. He's 0-2 here. Down early. Let's see what he can do. He stays alive.
Yeah, fights one off into the Gilman dugout.
Another freshman after him, Anthony Williams, who's been playing shortstop for quite a bit, maybe 2 or 3 innings. He's going to get an at-bat. Brennan Kwiatkowski takes off. The throw's no good. He'll be safe.
Kwiatkowski's got really good speed.
Yeah.
That's why he's been the courtesy runner for the catcher. That curveball looked like it bended back over for a strike, but the umpire didn't see it that way. Looked like a really good pitch from Randolph, but it's 1-2 now. Randolph certainly the highest velo that Calvert Hall will see today. Kittleberger pops it up. New shortstop Fribush ranges back, and he makes the catch.
Close
There's one gone. Up next, number 21, Anthony Williams.
Anthony Williams looking to advance Brennan Kwiatkowski to third. First pitch will be taken for a ball. 1 out on the top of the 7th. This will be Calvert Hall's last opportunity to hit, unless some unlikely comeback comes from Gilman.
Randolph deals. Taken low for ball 2. Williams, a very good defender. Really sure-hands it over there at short. The bat's still developing, although Coach Kerr trying to get it to develop a little faster by getting him some at-bats. Williams fouls that one off for strike 1. I mentioned earlier he really works hard at it. It's going to start paying off. Let's see if it does here and drives in a run potentially.
A big opportunity for Ann here.
It'll be DeFelice on deck, the new first baseman. Ball 3. So Anthony Williams has a hitter's count.
Three 1 count. And looking to prove himself. Swung on and missed. He's got one more, though. Full count, 1 out. Brennan Kwiatkowski on second. On deck, Nico DeFelice. And we'll pop one straight back behind us, foul. Staying alive. Normal starters, Travis Pites and Will Hack, going to get those foul balls. Don't see that often. Normally, it's Anthony Williams getting those foul balls, but the roles are reversed here.
Full count, 1 out. Kwiatkowski on second. The pitch. Foul down the right field line. It'll get out of play. Williams extends the at-bat. Three, two, one out. The pitch fouled back. Another foul ball for Williams. Certainly seeing some pitches.
Calvert Hall bench rallying behind him.
Yeah, they always get hype
get
whenever
hit.
someone hits a ton of foul balls.
Staying alive. And he'll do it again.
4 straight foul balls for Williams. Certainly getting his money's worth in his first at-bat of the year. Or not of the year, of the game.
Similar at-bat to Thomas Pilarski earlier, who also fought off a lot of pitches. And he does it again. And the whole crowd and bench rallying behind him.
Yeah, certainly a battle between Randolph and Williams. 5 straight foul balls. 10 pitches, the 11th incoming. And strike 3 swinging. So after all that, results in a strikeout. An unfortunate end to a great at-bat for Williams.
Junior first baseman Nico DeFelice stepping up.
16, Nico DeFelice.
Professional goose caller, ranked number 6 in the nation for his goose callings. And he looks like the call a hit there, but it won't work. Calvert Hall 10, Gilman 2. We'll welcome him back to the bottom of the 7th. We welcome you back to our final inning of play. Bottom of the 7th inning. Calvert Hall 10, Gilman 2. Austin Downs remains on the bump.
Pretty proud of myself. I think I just said Chris's name right for the first time all series. So it's a little victory for me. Did not go around there.
Austin Downs looking to extend his appearance. Didn't think he'd make it this far, but here we are in the bottom of the 7th. Starting to lose the zone a little bit. We saw it last inning, and right now it's showing in his first 2 pitches. But he's got time.
I believe I know it's a rule in the major leagues, but I know if you go 3 innings to end the game, regardless of the score, you get the save. So Downs looking for the save here. Allegedly.
We'll see how scorekeeper Sean Whitehead will rule that. He's the ultimate decider there.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows that rule as well as I do.
Yeah, I guess you're more advanced than him, Peter.
It's a shame. Some guys don't really know the rules. There's a strike there, 3-1.
Yeah, Jacob Jenkins, another senior manager him and Sean switch out on the game changer. The other one normally keeps a paper book, so they got some new technology as well as some old, just some pen and paper. Always shout out to them. Our managers always come out, whether it's Cayman Wolf, Seth Parker, Chris Geldmacher. Those boys work hard, really get the job done.
So a pinch hitter for Gilman, it'll be Jake Newberger. Lefty bat, skies it out to left. Ethan Frank, who moved over from right, makes the catch, one away.
Calvert Hall graduating 3 senior managers this year. Drew Rogalski, who is also myself, Sean Whitehead, and Jacob Jenkins. So losing some photography and losing our scorekeeping. You'll be excited to see what manager leader Peter Kelly can do next year with his squad. I don't know who he's bringing up.
Yeah, I'll be 2-year manager leader at that point. I already have 1 year of head manager experience under my belt.
I am head manager. You can be manager captain, but
he likes to say he's head manager, but
I'm head manager,
in reality, we all know who it is.
Well, we know who does the most work, yes.
And it's me.
And it's you, yes.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I just it's my senior year.
You get the title.
Yes,
I get the actual
that.
responsibilities.
Yes, I agree. I'll give you that. Oh yeah, but
Fly ball out to center. Barmer is under it, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, Pete, you got some big shoes to fill. I don't know who's gonna be doing game changer. No one else is really trained to do game changer.
I can do game changer. You kidding me?
You think you can do game changer?
I think I can.
PA announcing.
Well, not for home games. Not for home
while
games.
You're also doing the walk-up songs.
I don't do anything for away games.
Yes, and away games you do sit on the bench.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. But who's gonna do home games?
I don't know.
Oh, Cayman Wolf.
We got plenty. We got plenty, guys.
Saying that he can do game changers, so maybe he will.
There's not going to be room for all the JV managers.
Yeah.
We'll return 4, and then they have 5. So this 9 managers is absurd.
Yeah. And this year we had a lot of managers.
Yeah. 7 managers is a little absurd too, but we make it work.
And not everybody shows up all the time. So we have some conflicting schedules. So it works out. We don't always have all 7. Today we're missing out on 2 of them. So
strike 2. Downs looking to put this game away, potentially get a save out of it.
I forgot we were playing baseball. We were just talking about the dichotomy of our manager room here.
1-2. Downs trying to close the game. Ground ball to Clark Mileto, who throws it to Nico at first, and that will do it. Cardinals take this one 10-2. Really good all-around performance. Dominant to end the Cardinals' regular season. As we move on to the playoffs, Drew, any final words?
Pete, it's been a pleasure all season. We got 2 games behind the mic together, as well as just a season of memories as managers. I just want to say I appreciate you and all the work you've done. And it's been nice to share the mic with you as well as share the manager room with you. I wish you luck next year. But we're not done yet.
Not done yet.
And it's all down to us. No more worrying about other people, other teams. It's all down to Calvert Hall and see what they can do. Our first matchup will be against Curly, as Peter mentioned earlier. We'll play Monday at home, Tuesday away, and if needed, Thursday at home again. The playoffs is a 3-game series. Semifinals are Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Championship Friday. Championship Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm pretty sure the time on Monday should be 4:30 at home. Peter Kelly will most likely be on the mic, but I will not be taking pictures. If you want to see more of Calvert Hall Baseball, you can follow them on Instagram at chc.baseball. Also, you can take a quick look at my page, Flicks by Drew, where I manage the account, put my pictures out there. No pictures today as we're behind the mic. I'd like to thank you guys for listening. Calvert Hall 10, Gilman 2.